you should be back. We'll do this real quick. My name is Shannon Shabtha. Today we're playing some more demos through G Round. You can see my little G Round launcher. It's got 8 games right now. Each week we get 2 to 4 demos to play, and we help developers develop their games, polish them off. Today we're going to play, or right now we're going to play some of this one. It's called Sleep, and it's supposed to be a horror, point and click horror game set in the 90s. So, see how this goes. Sorry it took me so long to get back. I had to go let the dogs in, and Hobbit decided that he had to get stuck, which required a band-aid. Portuguese or English? English, please. Play with a headset. Got it. Playable beta does not represent the final quality. Okay. Considered violent or cool. Uh-oh. Spooky. Trolls. Interact, move around. Run is like double click. Inventory. Shift. AD. Okay. S is stop, all, F is flashlight, I is inventory, M is map. Okay. Oh, look at her. Why is she in the rain? Oh, I was supposed to click. I didn't realize. Can't run, so maybe it's just not something to be. It's kind of creepy. Moonwalk. Right? I'm trying to see if there's anything to touch, but my mouse isn't saying anything. I'm using the AD to walk. Can't make her run at all. Lovely. Run! Run! Get across there faster! Woman, I would have run. Also, holy moly, this is very loud, and I'm not happy that it's so loud. Shoot. Thank you. Gosh. Turn that down a bit. Holy moly. That was loud. Still can't run. Can we not? Oh.
Veja só. A escuridão está por toda parte.
Oh, okay. Look at this. The darkness is everywhere.
Cada vez mais
Increasingly
tenebrosa.
tenebrous, blurring all the light.
Ofuscando o brilho de toda a luz. Mas
But
é aí
that's also where the
também
light has place
que
to
a
grow.
luz tem espaço
Okay.
para. Ora,
Here we are
e
again.
depois de
After all
tanto
this time,
tempo,
all of us
todos
trapped in
nós.
this endless wait.
Será que você vai
When you
ter
have
coragem
courage
de
to
ir
beyond
além do
the abyss this
abismo?
time?
É preciso
You have
encarar
to
o
face the
abismo
abyss
que
inside
tem
yourself.
dentro de você.
Dot, dot, dot.
Passo de cada vez,
One step at a
menina.
time, girl.
Não
You don't need to be
precisa
afraid.
ter.
But you an
Chegou
old lady or
a
an old
hora
man?
de
Time to wake up.
despertar.
Oh. gone. Ooh, creepy. Go! Run! Honestly, it's kind of pretty, the art style.
De novo, o mesmo pesadelo.
Again, the same nightmare.
Porque minha
Why
mente
does my mind
parece
seem
tão
so
confusa
confused right
agora.
now?
Ai, nem consigo lembrar a hora que fui dormir, pra ser
Can't
sincera.
even remember what time I went to sleep, to be honest. Why have me choose English if everything was still going to be in, like, Portuguese or Spanish? What are you doing? Thank you. I was asking you to look at the bed. I don't feel sleepy, and strangely I can't remember how long I slept. If I slept for real, am I still in a nightmare? Oh, that sucks.
Ana Lúcia. Esse é meu nome. Eu lembro disso, pelo menos.
That's my name, if that I can remember. Okay.
Mas
But
quem
who
sou
am
eu,
I?
afinal?
Maybe the full game will have an English dub. Maybe. But who am I after that? Okay. What is this? Oh. That was bright. Nothing. Que dia é hoje? Já faz tempo que os meus dias se parecem todos iguais. I don't know.
Isso aqui é meu.
It's
eu
mine, I
acho.
guess. Okay.
Mas
But I don't remember when I
eu
wrote
nem
this.
lembro quando eu escrevi isso.
Okay.
Estranho.
Weird, this time the nightmare was a
Dessa
little
vez
longer.
o pesadelo foi pouco mais longe.
Okay. So far, it's very neat. Oh, what was that? Is that the save screen? Empty bulletin board. Alright, let's leave. Creepy. Furniture, probably? Oh, it just said furniture, probably. So she's in a room with a house, basically, full of covered things. Okay. Nothing useful. Something's gonna fucking jump out at me, I can already tell. I still can't run. Oh. I don't think this should be here. Oh, it's getting bloodier.
Mas que droga é essa?
What the hell? Yeah?
Pra piorar, tá
To
ficando
make
cada vez mais
things worse,
escuro.
it's getting darker. Right?
Ótimo.
Yeah, you might be in a nightmare still, because that doesn't look normal. I don't like that. Why is that waving at us? Okay. What are we running from? Hey, you arrived just in time for the snack. Sit down, there's some hot coffee in the bottle, I just made it. And fine powder cookies. Do you want some? No, I'm not hungry right now. But thanks. God, sweetie, you're so skinny, you must eat. Sorry, but I'm a little confused. Who are you? Geez, you don't look so good. Slept too much? Better take a little walk outside to get some air. Remember things. Then you come for coffee. Just don't take too long or it will get cold. Okay. You want to look at the cookies? The cookies look familiar. I'm glad they look familiar to you. The smell brings good
Esse
memories.
cheiro me traz boas lembranças.
Ah, hold on. Since you're leaving, could you give me a hand? What? I guess so. It's just that my little girl, she wants to play nearby, and it's getting dark. I don't like to leave her alone out there this late. You know, right? Small and quiet town. But it's still good to be careful. Could you ask her to come into the house? She loves cookies. If she doesn't want to come back, just say there's a fresh batch. She only has 6 years old. So cute. She carries her bunny everywhere. It'll be easy to find her. So will you help me? Yeah, I think so. Take this. It can be useful. Flashlight. Without batteries, does it work? Okay, thanks. No batteries. Okay. I'm glad that she does run at least. Okay. The junkies. I wouldn't let my daughter play out this far. Oh, there's the park. I hope that that's a slide and not like... Alright. We're looking for a little girl with a bunny. 6-year-old girl with a bunny rabbit. Okay, yeah, it's a plaything. Mr. Bunny, don't you think it's time to go home? Mommy said not to take too long. Huh? You think we can stay a little longer? Of course we can. I think so too. Until night, what do you think? Yes, until night. Oh, can we go back only after watching the fireflies? Fireflies? Mr. Bunny loves fireflies. Okay, we'll stay until we see the fireflies then. Hey, I think someone's coming. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Clown is bizarre, but it's only a trash can. It is bizarre. Hey, kid, come back. Please. Childish drawing to school. The school, so that's the school. There's the hospital. I have no idea where we're at. Better take this map with me, it could be useful. Great. M to view the map. Does it tell me where we're at? Did it change? Oh, okay, we're right here. So we went this way. I think the commercials do play through your stream. They do, I'm sorry. I'll have to mess with them because I didn't realize they were going to play that often. So I will have to look. So over the last like minute and a half, I guess, the little girl ran away. We picked up a map, we saw a little drawing, and we figured out we're right here in the Praca to Panikim. Little girl. Hi. Did you see a little girl with a bunny?
Aquela bien grande.
Serves to quarrel. Want some advice, gal? Never married, gotcha.
Nunca se
Never married, it's just a
case.
pain in the ass. Rude.
Por isso eu bebo. Ela.
She ruined my life. I do everything in that
Eu
house. I get
faço
food, I
de
pay the bills.
tudo naquela
Girls,
casa. E o
school.
que é que eu
And what I
recebo?
get, nothing.
Nada.
Sorry, I had a shitty day.
Essa
My life in
vida,
this place, they make me sick.
esse lugar. Então me deixa. Tá tudo
It's
bem.
okay, you're a girl after all. Women are
Legal.
complicated. Whatever. I better get out of here. Thanks. I would have liked to have asked about the kid. Have I been here before? Public phone. Can't think of anyone to call. Okay, so... where did she go? Why do I keep suddenly stopping? Yeah, I can't go in there. I can go in here. Thought it was my imagination, but it is real. My sister saw him too. Showed up last night in my kitchen, but before I saw him in my bedroom. He cries, crawls, and don't seem to see I escaped without being noticed. I walked slowly and my heart started to beat, but not loud enough for him to listen. If you see him too, be careful. He is not your nightmare. It's worse. P.S. I left the back door's key on the key holder. Don't forget to switch off the lights. It can annoy those who don't have it. Yeah, we'll take the antiseptic. Why am I exploring this person's house? I don't want to explore this person's house. Okay, so not this way. Oh, okay. I have an invisible stamina bar. Got it. Okay. So... the map doesn't really make any sense to me. Politician posters, these guys are adored, but they only think about themselves. Lovely. Okay. It's really... something really wrong about this place. Yeah, I see. Everything is broken. I don't want to go through that house. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. Have you seen a little girl?
É, tu não vai a lugar nenhum mesmo.
Where did she go? No, I don't want to this place. I don't want. It's gonna make me. Why can I? Oh, I see. Okay. I was just wondering why it was. I'm gonna have to go into this stupid, creepy house. I don't want to. An old stove, nothing more. And I need clay filter, but I'm not thirsty. The door is locked. I need a key. Okay. What was the flash thing in the previous room? That was the book that told you about the scary thing that's in this house. Okay. Talking about this, right? The book. Yeah. On the key holder, don't forget to switch off the lights. They can annoy those who don't have it. So there's a key on a holder somewhere. Yeah. I don't understand. Okay. Where is this holder? Oh, like this key holder. Okay. But it's not there. But it's not on the key holder. I already tried the key. There's the key holder. It's not there. I don't understand. Yeah, I know. I saw. Oh, I'm supposed to tap. Oh, I'm supposed to hold it. Oh, okay. That was not very intuitive. What?
Mais pesadelo.
What?
Não sei.
I don't know. Okay.
Meu mundo inteiro.
My whole world has suddenly turned
De repente
insane.
parece que ficou meio insano.
Girl, listen. You're making me insane. Let's go turn on the light. I still don't. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, what day is it today? It's been a while since my days all look the same. The rain, the nights, the nightmares. Looks like it will never end. Everything is a nightmare. Now I can't remember when was the last time it was different. The air is heavy inside, but I don't want to step outside. Here is so much safer than leaving the house seems practically impossible. Finding people then, I can't even remember the last I found a real person. Well, except that old lady from my nightmares. She appears with more frequency than anything else. Okay, it is a lady. She always stays there on that cliff, moving into the horizon as void as her gaze. She said something about facing the abyss inside myself to wake up or something like that. I don't remember it exactly, but every time I look at the abyss in my dreams, I wake up. Is this what she meant? Oh, I'm so tired of all this. I can't take it anymore. These nightmares repeating every single night. When I finally manage to sleep, now it seems that they are getting more intense. I need to take my medication to calm down myself a little. I think I left them on the kitchen last time. P.S. Why have I been thinking so much about fireflies lately? Different dreams are another reality. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I started to notice some things missing, and now I'm noticing some other stuff in my home that wasn't here before. So weird. These cookies were delicious. The flavor was so familiar, as well as that woman. Who was she? Poor lady asked me to help her find a child, her daughter. I felt that I had to help her. Could be that little girl from the park, but I couldn't catch her at time. She dropped a notebook sheet which says from school. By the way, how bizarre that no one else is on streets except for that creepy drunk guy. Where's everyone in that fog? The city is different, I feel it, but the weirdest thing is, how did I end up at home? The last thing I saw was a mirror, and the whole page is written memories. Huh. Memories. Interesting. Alright, let's So, what? Did we just leave the little girl? Was the little girl just a figment of our imagination? Oh. It's not a huge hallway this time. Old stove. Batteries? Old batteries. Yay! Use. Inventory. Combine. Yes! Press F to turn on the flashlight. Great. Little girl, is probably you. You're probably right. Cookies. These cookies bring me good memories. Here on this region we call it pita, peculiar name for something so tasty. I remember that in the past my grandma used to bake pitas on her firewood oven. They weren't like the ones we find at the grocery store. They were really tastier, at least as far as I can remember. Okay. Fridge is empty, but I ain't hungry too. Don't forget to take your pills after any stress. Those are calm me down. They are on the shelf in the orange bottle. P.S. Being in the dark makes me anxious. Okay. Okay, we'll take them with us. Are we wanting to go outside then? Jammed, doesn't open. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Jam doesn't open. So then let's go back to our room. Yeah. Furniture probably. Okay, let's go back to our room. I'm still in a nightmare. So then paintbrush could be useful to record something on my sketchbook, perhaps. So, was that just a waste? Nothing in the kitchen pantry. Can I take the cookies? This is jammed, right? So then, how the heck do we get outside? What are we doing? Nothing. Okay. I don't want to know what's underneath. Okay. Doesn't open. But I've got nothing else. Don't feel sleepy. Oh, I see. Okay. Nope, that's a big nope. Yeah, okay. I thought that's what that was, but I wasn't sure. Alright. And away we go. Hi. You gonna say anything else? What's
Tu
the hurry?
não
You're not going
vai a
anywhere anyway.
lugar
It's
nenhum
shit.
mesmo.
Yeah, because there's the school thing. So wait, did she go to school? Yeah. I have to go through that house? I don't want to go through that house. There's a creepy thing in there. It attacked me. How do I heal larger rooms? It burns a little when you put it on, but at least it's efficient. Recovers most of health instantly. I don't seem to have a health bar. I don't want to go back in here. Okay. Okay. I should be able to just walk around, right? Woo! That was creepy. Then got darker. What's going on here? At least I think I'm close to the school. I have to continue. That was creepy. I see you like no one else does. I am watching you falling asleep and hoping to be in your deepest dreams. I know in your own world darkness shouldn't have teeth. That's not creepy. Anything else back here? Shears. That's useful. These scissors give me goosebumps. Yeah, I believe it. Ugh. It did get dark. Why did it get so dark? I don't want to go into the creepy school. You can't do this. Let go of him. Aw. Is someone being mean to the poor little bunny? Lobby.
A garotinha parecia assustada.
Seem to be scared. I think
Acho
she
que ela
went
deve ter
somewhere
parado
around
por aqui.
here. Around here? Okay, so we're here. So we need okay, so it kind of switch level. So if we go up here, it comes here, at which point we can go all the way down here to get to here. Okay. Alright. I can open the... What about this one that's not locked? I'm gonna have to freaking hide? Is she still coming? Okay, there it is. Oh, come on. Alright. So, we can't go down here. So... Can't go through here. So we're gonna have to go through the cantina to the Deposito to get through, is what it seems. Great. Great. Thought the girl crawled into a box at the end of the hall. She crawled underneath some desks. So... She crawled under these desks. Laura went through these under these desks. I need to find another way to get to her. So, sorry. Classroom A. That doesn't help me. Okay, that's classroom A. Oh, I can't get to there. Okay, so if I go back this side, I can go through the Sala de Espera, maybe? So, wait a minute. It's basically, okay, yeah, it's right here. The fuck was that? jam doesn't open, so I need to go through here. I don't like this. What is that? Vinegar. Sure. What do you mean? The fuck you mean? I'm gonna have to go through that first classroom. Okay, so what I could do, based on what I'm seeing on this map, is we go back through here, go back through the Sala de Espera, and then we need to go through the Sala de Ala A to the Sala de Ala B, and then we can go through, because we can't go through the top because that's broken. Okay, just to make sure. Yeah. I don't like this. It's very spoopy. Um, there are 3 keys. All 3 are upstairs. So, the art classroom, the science classroom, and the library. Okay, I think that's actually it for that game right now. Because I am a little on the freaked out side. So we'll just oh god. So really neat little game. I did enjoy it. Kind of. I'm not typically into that kind of thing. Let's play something not super scary. Any suggestions? I think Grey Wolf is not currently here. I'm here. I keep asking, did we finish Ni no Kuni? Oh yeah, you're right. Why not? Let's play some Ni no Kuni. We can do that. Let me update the stream name. Like me some Ni no Kuni. Which that's not what I wanted. I wanted like audio settings, but I see that is not possible at this rate, so I'm gonna give you this 47. Oh, I don't know. I've got to. Okay. Oh yeah, we were here last time with Solomon. Because I need to level. What is the buttons? C is for that. Z is my inventory. Okay. Yeah, because... Oh yeah, we've got Marcuson! That's right. Okay, we need to... I feel like we should, like, mess with some critters. Let's see. So, wait. Oh, I can sort them. Nice. By genus, by name, by lowest level, highest level, by genus. Let's, drop off this one. This. And we'll drop off that one. Okay, really quickly, let's, so... You like... Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a picture of their favorite genuses so I can have them really quickly for me to look at. Okay, retrieve. So these are the 3 of this kind, but I don't really need to replace that one. What's the next one? He also likes those, which are... Don't have any of those. I don't like that some of them are question marks. So Oliver likes... I'm wondering if that one is that typing. Because he likes the dragon. He likes this, like, blue thing that's got, like... Maybe it's this. Maybe I've already got him all three of the ones that he needs. So then she has a fish, and something else. So she's got this one. She likes the blue fish. And then she also likes these guys. No, she does not those guys. She likes these guys. Let's see really quickly. What do we have already? So, you, unfortunately, that one's not one that she likes. But unfortunately, that one's also the one that I use a lot of, like, healing with. Okay, so, oh, I do have, oh, he's got the three that he is good with. His little genus thing. And he doesn't like that one. He does like that one. Okay, so he's got all the ones that he likes, right? She doesn't like that one either. Okay, okay, really quickly. So, I don't want to retrieve, I want to drop off. We're going to drop off that one, yes. That one, yes. That one, yes. And that one, yes. Okay, and then let's sort them again by genus. So, Oliver has all the ones he likes. Esther only has the yellow one. But she also needs a blue and a green. So, we do hip hooray, hip hooray, or the DC. Let's do this one for now. And then we need to find a cute little guy with a cute little bat. So we could do the healing tier with the Lotus Bud. Or we can see what the Madcap does. Let's see what the Madcap does. And then we need a robot and a flame. Boo Boogie. Wispula or egg roll. I feel like Wispula will be fun. And then he needs the robots. I only have the 2 or 3. Let's that's one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so okay. So they're all now they are all leveled. Let's also see active. Family researchers, left side of the ideals. Need ambition. Got none of those. Okay. So I don't think I've got any ambition. Where is... Okay, so I type my name by type. This. I wanted to see what I've got in me, but okay. Aha, that's how you look. I've got no ambition. It's that one. The one that looks like a lucky horseshoe. Okay. Alright. Oh, look at P. Oh, he ran away. That's right. I can T to summon the wyvern. Land me right there where it's glowy. Thank you. She? Oh. That's kind of cool. Ah, yes. Alright, let's see. Let's, go... I think I'm in the wrong area. Am I in the wrong area? I think I am. Because I don't want the skull, I wanted the little town, which I think is over on the other island. minutes up here. Not that. Great. Right up here. Perdita. I haven't been here in a while. Hi. La 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 la. Oh. Thank you for the formula? Okay. Hi. What you got? That's good for one. Oop, hello. Hi, DJM. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Let's buy 2 of these. We will equip them in a minute. Oh, I don't have enough money. Gosh. Good new. I am fantastic. I am. It's alright. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm like a little confused what I'm doing. Okay, so how did I not have not that button, this button? This. Okay, but I don't know this one. So this technically this is my first time playing. I'm at the end where you're supposed to be fighting the White Witch, but I got my butt kicked, so now I'm re-evaluating things. So far I really like it. I just bought some things for people. Why are they not? Did I not just? Last time I saw you playing, there were zombies. Were there zombies? I feel like I just bought a weapon for the dragon, and he's not even wanting to wear it. Yeah, I bought one for her. For it, that. I bought that for that. And he didn't equip it. What? Was she in the Deadlands? Probably. I've been doing a lot of just running around and, why do you not want this? Oh, it removes some accuracy. I see. 275 to 235. Oof. Okay, I see that. Okay. I'm not as angry anymore. How about you? 197 to 152, but 195 to 290. Yeah, okay. If you play there, you can redeem points for a great healing item. There's a zombie casino after the time travel section. Yeah, I have definitely been there as well. I got very angry at, 2 seconds. That was the chocobo sound. The hubs was asking me to quiet down because he's trying to go to bed for work. So I had to shut the door. So, there's a bunker. And the doggos. I got mad at the game in the casino because it was the only one I'm good at. Okay, so we came up here because there is an enemy over here that gives a whole lot of experience, if I remember correctly. I think it's that. Actually, no, I don't think it is that. I don't think it is that. No, it's not the Orlings.
Come on!
Gotcha.
Here goes!
If the card game has a secret with all your power on one side, you will win like 85% of the time, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I'll have to go mess with it. Yes, level up my pretty. It was worth the farm for the item and a blue ticket for unique summons. 4 burrows. Yeah, why not? You know what? We're gonna do. There you go. You are now a snake thing. I got power stone. I don't see the creature I was after. I see the Orlings. It's been a while. Let's go. Might as well. Let's go mess around a bit. Angry! And then we can do some lovely farming to get some levels. If I remember correctly, yep, it's right there. Hi. Okay. Hi. Rules. Take you through the rules of Platoon. Okay. Platoon, you're dealt a total of 10 cards from which you form 5 units. You'll then use these units to battle. I think it's easy to start by telling you about 2 different types of cards, regular and special. Regular goes from 2 to Queen. These are called pawns. Cards from 2 to 9 are worth their face value, while the 10, Jack, and Queen are each worth 10. Special cards, meanwhile, come in 3 varieties: kings, bishops, and wizards. The important thing to say about kings is that if you have a winning unit, you will always win, regardless of the unit's total value. But if there are 2 units facing each other, both of which obtain a king, the unit with the highest total value of regular cards will win. Bishop has the opposite effect. That contains 1 will lose. When the opposing unit contains a king, a unit containing a bishop will win. Monkey girl, come play Phas. But let me do a couple rounds of this card game and then we'll do Phas. Including a single unit is 2. In addition, you cannot include a king and bishop in the same unit. Are you with me so far? Can you demonstrate how to divide the 10 cards you've been dealt into 5 units? Select a card, then choose a slot. Okay. Victor, this is where you place a mark on the unit that you think is going to emerge victorious. Also, listen, wait a minute. You now have 3 usernames? Monkey Girl, Halloween Queen, and Clumsy Monkey? So confusing. Pretty sure it's you anyway. Proves correct. Only 2 Twitch ones. Ah, yes. Okay. Bonus of half your original wager on top of your winnings. Victor, the next step is to decide who will go first. Okay. Their own units, and then they will fight the other units. Okay. I think I did pretty well at this first time. Sure. Shall we play? Let's advance. Okay, let's give it. Alright, so. We're gonna play a 2 here. 4 here. 2 6s there. That's 7 there and there. Jack there. fine there. I don't know what this does. That was rude. That was so rude. It's from my swing where my move cross between Brock and Stop. Yeah, why not? Play with me, I will in just a second. I see you picking it. You think we'll definitely win. So, this one. Shh. No, gosh, no. This one will win. So, if memory serves, the winning secret is stack most of your points on the right side and like one low card on each on the left side. Okay. Ooh, hello. Rude. That one. Yep, I lost that one. I don't remember what the Joker does. Oh, I win. Okay. Alright, and then either the 12 or the 10 with the Joker. I don't remember what the Joker does. She wins. We'll try one more time. I don't remember what the Joker does. That's alright. Oh, I'd have to look it up. Well, but there's a trick to it. Between like 8% of the time. Okay. So. Can I remove that one, please? Thank you. We're gonna put that one there. And then. Put that one there and that one there. That one's gonna win. Definitely. I get to go first. Oh, the Joker switches our hands, so I won that one. Oh, okay, I see what that... I see. Oh, I won. Nice. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Fast. One more game and then I'm coming. I promise I'm coming. That one's gonna win. Oh, I win. Let's do this one versus this one. Extra income for ads. Supposedly, yes. I'm not sure yet. Do one more, just in case. Supposedly, I'm supposed to get like 55% of whatever income Twitch does for ads. Oh, you think that one's gonna win? Okay. Alrighty. Interesting. Okay. So Ace beat King Wizard swaps. Yep. I will be there in just a second, I swear. But she wins, so I get only half. That's so dumb. Okay. Nope, we're not gonna continue. Wow, that was great. Let's go see what the winnings is. I don't want to buy chips. No. Claim prices. Okay. How do I unlock this? Golden Tin Man or an Idler? Okay. Alright. Since I'm being harassed for Phas. I'm being harassed. The number of games I'm playing tonight. Alright, let's go fight some ghosts. Yay! Am I making the game or are you making the game? Nope. Phas, why are you not responding?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Nope, hello.
I've gathered a list of other
Ah.
actors asking for help.
I'm assuming that I am making the game, because she's not even, she just loaded up the game. Alright. What is today's? The bandit has stopped lurking. Discover the ghost type, play with another investigator, get a ghost walk through salt 10 times, play contracts. Earn a perfect, that's not happening. Okay. I wonder how, while I wait for her, I'm gonna look up how to
Hi!
Hello. How are we?
I'm not annoying at all, right?
Oh, absolutely not. No, uh-huh.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Wait, which
What part of that would have been
S
annoying?
class?
Jeez.
S class.
Come play with me!
prizes. Oh, for sure. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to do stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea what you were playing. I didn't even
Um,
bother to look. The screen
was-
loaded and I was like, Phas!
It was Nino Kuni. It's kind of like Pokemon meets JRPG mixed with some Studio Ghibli.
I understood some of the words you said.
Okay, so S class.
Ghosts.
S class only unlocks after I complete the game. Okay. Let's go!
Yeah.
April Jackson. Girl, listen, if you're gonna be haunting up some places. I just realized that I had turned down my sound earlier. And so I can hear like almost nothing. There we go. Sorry, I had turned down my sound earlier so I couldn't hear nothing.
Whee! We're here, ghosts!
April, where are you?
I'm in a mood. I'm hyper as fuck.
I see this. Alright, it's not in here. Basement! Dude, if we're... It's a Ouija board. Am I pretty? Am I pretty? Goodbye. Rude.
You're not pretty?
It refused to answer.
This ghost has no taste.
Well, I mean, her name is April Jackson. Come on now.
Oh,
It's
she
no
just
longer
threw something
April.
over here, though.
It's no longer April. It's May.
It's gonna be May. Chris is so upset right now. It's like, no.
I heard that. I heard it. The utility room is actually 4 degrees.
Okay.
0.7.
Ooh.
I don't want to
I
eat
think
my...
it should just give us freezing at that point, but...
There, I yeeted my flashlight. I can't see, so I'm gonna grab it again. Oh, you found the bone? I heard the click.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Did my job.
Grab it. So, Josh and I were trying to fix the lawnmower earlier because I broke it the other day.
Okay.
And I forget that he and I can't do things together because we both get angry very quickly.
I feel that. Yep.
Ghost orbs.
Ooh.
So, you know, of course, it turns into a who's more stubborn about what's being done.
Where are you? Did you win?
No, because I just threw a fit and went back inside. Oh, I
Oh,
saw those
ooh,
dots.
dots.
Hello.
Orbeez,
Point
we
one.
got
Why don't you
dotties.
just give me freezing?
Just give it to us. Where are you? Are you here?
Give it to me.
By the way,
Oh, there it is. Freezing.
today, in this episode of Kenya gets ridiculously spoiled at work all the time, we got the super fanciest laptops. Like, our
Oh, fun.
laptops can now bend in half, turn into tablets, and, like, you can write on them.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can just, like, fold the screen in half. It's so cool.
That's really neat.
Does Tanya need this? No.
I feel
But
like
it was
I would
given
accidentally
to
break
me.
it. Okay, so
every time we do
Grey Wolf asked what broke the lawnmower. Because it's kind of funny. I ran over a 2x4.
It wasn't big enough for you? You couldn't see it?
I haven't mowed my grass in a long time, so it's really kind of long. And I thought I'd picked up everything, and I guess I did not. So it was a 2x4 by 6 foot, I think, or 2x4 by 4. I didn't see it until I hit it. I don't know what to pick. It was fun. So much. Also, Sir Ham is wondering what Phas is like now.
You should come play it and find out.
The only thing we have left is the ghost events. I did the smudgies. You would have guessed a rock.
I can see your breath. But I can't get freezing, and I know it's a Yuri because it closed the door completely, and only Yuris don't do that.
I got freezing earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why can't I get freezing now then? See, only Yuris do that.
Yuris are the only ones that do that?
Yep, outside of a hunt or an event.
Interesting. Follow-up question. What were you using the 2x4s for? That particular 2x4, I believe, used to be part of a bed.
I actually agree with Grey Wolf. I would have guessed rock as well.
I usually take the riding lawnmower over a lot of roots, so I don't typically break things on stuff. What was that?
The microwave.
Ooh.
Oh, well, there we go.
Now we've got it all. Yay! Thanks.
Woohoo!
So we took that bed apart at one point to replace it with a new bed frame, and
Wow, our sanity was low.
yeah, it was. Wow.
Dear Lord.
So
Welcome back. Let's
basically,
job's
we
ready
took
for
that
you.
bed apart, and then we put that piece of wood onto
gonna
a table frame to create like a mini table saw kind of situation. And it didn't stay that way.
Mm.
Once again, I live in the south. Sometimes I wonder if we're literally doing the hold my beer kind of thing.
Never gonna beat Florida Man though.
Oh no, ever, never, not gonna happen.
Like, ridiculous. What a ridiculous state. The
For
shenanigans.
real. But also, like, with all the shit that we put off, that is definitely like, what kind of redneck shit am I getting into? Josh swears up and down that he's not Southern.
Wait, I can't hear you, but I want to hear this story.
I said Josh swears up and down that
Oh,
he's
there we
not
go.
Southern.
Of course not. No.
He's
Sure.
from Florida.
Oh boy, he is Florida Man. He's got nothing to say now.
All of his family's from the west or from the north, so he's like, oh, I'm a northerner.
I think being from Florida is worse than being a southerner. But...
I keep telling him that he's more southern than I am.
Yes. Isn't denial a great thing?
Bone in the basement. Oh, so we do have a good plan though. I'm gonna turn that 2x4 and I'm gonna use it for raised garden beds. Great. Monkey paw. Creepy ass monkey
In
paw.
the baby's room as usual.
Yep. creepy ass thing.
Ghosty ghost!
I didn't see what this one's name was. Robert Manson.
Ooh, I heard some.
I also heard something.
EMF 5! Oh?
Where are you?
Seriously.
Where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Found him. Over here. Aw.
You serious right now? Interact.
This is
Mother
the ghost of Maggie
flucker.
Maggie Simpson.
Is he in this stupid hallway then?
I don't want him to be in the hallway. The hallway
Oh,
sucks.
that's annoying.
The hallway is the
Wow.
worst.
So is this ghost. Oh. There was stuff thrown all over the green room too, though.
The blue room is 2 degrees. I hope you heard me.
I believe it.
Yeah, I caught you. Maggie Simpson. You need to get motion sensor, smudge while it's chasing, escape the ghost ray hunt. Freeze.
Now freezing in the.
Perfect.
Oh. Are you near? Are you far? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Where are you?
Hey, don't throw things
you
at me.
cold?
That's not nice.
Are you young? Where are you?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
At the doorway. You said it's also throwing stuff in the other room? Orbs.
Just made dirty water in the master bedroom back.
It could be twins.
Touching the door in here as well.
Robert Manson, are you a
Where are
twin?
you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Where are you? My nose is switchy.
No, or maybe it just moved because it's 20 degrees in there.
I could still see my breath though. It's weird. Okay. Oh, back to EMF 5.
I'm confused.
Okay.
The temperatures are not matching up, and I don't like this. Okay, yeah, it is. It is definitely still freezing in here. I don't know. Right now, my guess is twins. My guess right now is twins.
That makes sense.
Where are you? Are you close? Are you far? How old are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you?
So
Are you
annoying. We need spirit box for twins. God damn it.
Are you close? Are you far? Where are you?
Can you just use our radio instead?
Where are you? How old are you? Do you like pancakes? Are you French?
Be like, waffles?
Do you like waffles? Where are you? How old are you? Are you young? Are you old? Are you near? Are you far? Where are you? Hello? So I thought I'd heard an answer from the other spirit box, but I can't get it to do it again. Where are you?
Oh.
Are you close? Are you far? How old are you? Where are you? Are you young? Do you like waffles?
Can you
Do you-
touch a door?
Do you want to build a snowman? Are you friendly?
Probably not.
Turn on this water. Where are you? Do you want to build a snowman? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you near?
It's not annoying at all.
Are you far? How old are you?
Wherever you are,
I'll be here. Where are you?
I
How old are
believe.
you?
I believe. Our
Where
heart
are
will
you?
go on.
How old are you? Where are you? Ghost!
Seriously.
For the love of all that is holy, answer me in this fucking thing. How old are you?
Hail Satan.
Robert Manson, where are you? Where are you?
Robert. Well,
Oh, dots. Fucking bitch ass.
Oni of all
Oni.
things.
Fucking
Didn't
creep.
see that coming.
Ugh.
Probably need pills by this point.
I took some before I came in to start, like, harassing it, but probably.
I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, I didn't. That would have been responsible.
Right. And that's definitely not you.
We don't do that.
No,
We don't do
definitely
that.
not.
Okay? Very taboo, in fact.
I mean,
Off-brand as well.
we're even probably gonna go mess with the monkey paw. I mean,
Can we?
I mean, we gotta escape the ghost during a hunt and smudge it while it's chasing someone. So we're gonna do both things. So I guess so.
I think the ghost feels dirty.
I think so. It keeps touching shit.
Especially water. I mean, it tried to wash its hands. Look how dirty the water was.
I wish to see the ghost.
Ah! I fucked up.
Rude.
When it followed me down here, I was sure I was dead.
I heard
Oh,
it
I
fall
fucked up.
behind you. Also, the
I was
boo
like, well-
was not funny. Because the
What do you
like
mean?
the pando thing when it says welcome, it also does like a little ting thing.
Excellent.
Oh god. Okay, we did all three. We got it. We're good.
We now
Why
know
did it-
another way to scare Shabby. Sorry, what?
Why did it turn? Could you see it all? Were you able to see?
See what?
whenever I asked to see the ghost, like everything was pitch black for me.
Oh yeah, no, it did for me too. And then the ghost showed up where I was standing, and I was like, ah.
Oh, that's
So
terrifying.
all I could see was its hair in my face. I was like, that's not
awful.
good.
That's awful.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
But yeah, to be fair, I don't know why my Twitch name is monkey something on my computer, but clumsy monkey on my phone.
That's so weird. The monkey girl.
Ah yes, probably, yeah, that makes sense. Monkey girl, yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
someone was playing. It
that's on
sounds
my
spooky.
laptop.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to mess with those ads because holy fud, they play often. I'm gonna have to mess with them. I turned on the ads to like, I don't know. I guess make money a little bit. I don't know. I don't think it's actually gonna be worth it, but it seems that it's running like every like 30 minutes or something, and I'm like,
That's a lot, yeah.
so many ads. Especially when I play like I play for 3 hours. That's a lot of ads.
That is, yeah.
So many ads. So many. No, she did scare me by coming in and saying boo, and like my game was like,
Stole the key.
I see that. Rudeness.
What you gonna do about it? Michael Alexander.
Oh,
His parents couldn't choose a first name, I guess.
guess not. Michael Alexander.
Oh my god, I have an acquaintance that I used to like be pen pals with as a teenager. But
Pen pals.
she recently had a baby. Well, like
Oh.
9 months ago. But she didn't name her baby for the first 3 months. First off, I didn't even know that was illegal.
Weird. So a door definitely opened.
Oh, absolutely. This door, in fact.
Okay, lovely.
Who doesn't name their baby for 3 months? That's like crazy to
I
me.
feel like most people know what they want to name their child within the first like couple months of being pregnant,
You think, right? But here we are.
or like even until the very last second, and then they see their baby's face and they go, "It's got to be this."
Right?
3 months later.
Plus, 3 months is also like a pivotal period for a baby. Like, I feel like you need to be hearing your name.
That's just so weird.
Yeah. She said it was because by the time the baby was born, the baby daddy in question was in jail
Amazing.
for something. I can't remember. And she was waiting for him to help name the baby. And I was like, I'm sorry, did you just gloss over the fact you just said he was in jail? She was
Girl,
like, it
go
was a
visit-
misunderstanding.
If it was a misunderstanding and you're gonna still be with the guy, go visit him in jail. I'm sorry.
It's a misunderstanding. I'm like, okay.
Go visit his stupid ass.
of that word, though.
Go visit him in jail. Have him decide on a baby name. Don't wait 3 months later.
Or literally just make a decision for yourself. I don't know.
I mean, that works too, but if you have to have his involvement, like, come on now. Josh and I have already decided what we're naming our children. We haven't even gotten pregnant yet. Come on now.
I've known for like decades what I want to like name my little girl if I ever had one. So like, come on now.
Oh, what are we gonna name it?
Her name would have been Kira.
Oh, okay.
But now I don't
That
want
sorts.
kids, so. Nice.
You could be a mimic.
A mimic.
I didn't think I disliked babies, but when we went for sushi yesterday, there was this annoying kid. Ah.
I
Children.
didn't think I disliked children.
Um,
I'm well aware I dislike children, so.
I still want children. When I was younger, I wanted as many as I could have physically.
Oh God.
I have since decided that I don't want more than 3 at the most. And I'm thinking
And
like,
even 3 is like a lot.
2 is how many I want.
You're outnumbered.
I want
I have
2.
this theory about like the ratio between parents and children. And the second you have more kids than parents, that ratio is skewed. All hell breaks out. I know because I am one of 3.
I was the oldest of 3.
See?
Apparently, there's an island in Japan where the guy says specifically, "Do not bring your kids to this place." That's funny.
Wouldn't surprise me though, actually.
Is it the cat island or the dog island?
Who knows? Some cursed island somewhere. Ooh, the island of dolls. I mean, obviously not.
My boyfriend knows more about it, but I think they said you will not be served if you bring your kids. Oh, that's funny. Where are
Oh, okay, it's one of those things.
you? Are you close? Are you far?
Not like a spirit
How old
will
are you?
possess your children to eat them.
Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you far? How old are you?
Wow.
Where are you? In a 3.
Did I not bring in another camera? Interesting. Okay.
That was so fucking rude. I smacked my face in that.
Your virtual face, not your real face. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
All right, so we has the Orbeez. Is it freezing? Thought I saw my breath before.
Yeah, we got freezing.
Okay, cool.
It was like immediately.
Nice. You like that? Okay.
You haven't found the bone yet.
Shit. No, I haven't. Now that you mention it, didn't I?
No, there's no picture.
God darn it. I got so excited when I found the music box. Just forgot everything else. Well, I hope a ghost eats you.
Fingerprints. Where are you? Are you close? Are you far? Or are you near? How old are you? Where are you? Do you like pancakes? Are you friendly? Are you French? I'm gonna start calling you names. Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? How old are you? Oh my god, I almost wanted to call you a B word. I was about to.
What do you mean? I'm living my best
Oh
life over
god. Where are you? Are you near? Are you far?
here. Are you not living your best life, Shep?
I wonder sometimes. Nah, I love this. This is great. Okay, so
Fingies!
yeah, I said that.
Oh my god, I never hear you when you give me evidence.
It's a Hantu
This
or a.
sucks.
I was given a potty mouth sticker.
Nice. Well, I feel like you've been trying to get the spirit box to say something for a while
Yeah,
now.
it's definitely. I don't think it's a spirit box.
Little area. And then we need to provoke the ghosty. I
And-
mean, drop our sanity.
right.
What are those things? Not at all
sanity
the same
and
things, by the way.
Mudge the area.
Not even in the realm of the same things, but here we are.
No. Sanity below 25. And cleanse the area.
Take that, bitch! Usually bad things happen when I start calling the ghost names.
I mean, I would be upset whenever if you called me that.
I feel like the ghost is just very upset.
I think so too. Was that you?
It was not. It's now freezing next to the piano.
Gotta love it.
Not really, that's where I'm hiding.
That's terrifying. I don't like that I'm hearing stuff in the kitchen.
Stop dying.
I thought that was a dog with a squeaky toy.
Shabby thought you were a dog with a squeaky toy. This is the wrong place to hide.
I see that. Considering you got a ghost picker.
Wrong place to hide. He showed up full naked, man.
I see that picture. You alive?
Yeah. It sounded like he was running full speed at me, but luckily it wasn't.
Oh, absolutely.
That wall
I
is
heard
very
that.
thin.
I was
That
like,
was
oh my god.
terrifying.
Every time it, like, my, sorry. Every time it ran back and it was like, I heard my heartbeat going real fast and I was like, ah!
Seriously, like... There's
It
something
didn't do
about
the
those, like,
twinkle, by the
super
way.
fast footy... What?
It didn't do the twinkle with the boo.
Oh, yeah, no, I assume that's the first time I say something. But my phone's about to die anyway. You're about to be safe. But,
Look
For
at your
now.
little 2%.
yeah, no, it's great. Alright.
Yeah, I
We
definitely
ready?
think it's a Hantu. It was really fast.
Yeah, with the scary little footsies.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Okay. I also took a second just now to redo bitch baby. So yes, reading chat GPT. there are some places that will not allow children, which are not necessarily strip joints or bars, from what I understood. Good for them. Also, a lot of ghosts love to sing Monkey in the Middle. They do. Monkey in the Middle. Bitch baby. I think... No, this one I think was the burnt guy.
Yeah. It definitely was.
So I have just now reset the ads, I believe. So it should only happen every hour, and it's only going to be about a minute worth of ads instead of a minute and a half or 3 minutes.
That's good. Also, this whole like AI chat thing is so creepy to me.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, me neither. And I'm definitely not going to start reading chat GBT and having the AI bots do my work.
Right.
Super weird. So one of the most liked pictures from the Met Gala was Selena Gomez, and she wasn't even there. She was like AI'd into it.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I gotta look this up now.
Creepiest shit of all time. It's so she looks hot as fuck in that blue dress, but like she never wore that dress and she was never there. Imagine getting the most likes and like you were like, I was at home petting my cat. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, that is a really pretty dress.
Oh no, it's stunning. Yeah.
It's also very risque, but like...
Oh yeah, an absolute.
It is also... It's still really very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently a different actress or celebrity wore it last year, but in like a beige sort of color.
Interesting.
That's where they got the dress from. It's a Valentino gown, supposedly.
And then Anne
And,
Hathaway was the number 2. I wonder what she wore. I've seen a couple of the weird ones, and I was like, eh. And
It's always the weird ones.
Hathaway.
At least Anne Hathaway actually attended, though. Selena Gomez just got put in there. Which is so creepy.
So, the Met Gala is supposed to be like a costume thing, right? Because these all look stupid.
I can't even remember.
Hers is pretty
Maybe.
in a weird way. I mean, come on, Jared Leto went as a cat. A giant
There was
cat.
there was a rapper that just dressed in sparkles.
So you agree? You think you're really pretty. The side is from Quora, so it beats dealing with all the trolls and that person who attacked me. Gotcha. We're going Mean Girls in here. So you agree? You think you're really pretty. That is so fetch. Gwen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's just not gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Just stop. But that is so fetch.
Reports of violence. That's so fetch.
So fetch.
The ghost is gonna fetch us and bring us to hell.
Oh, Lord. Power is on. I still have to watch the second one, but apparently it's bad. Honestly, I liked the second one. Have you ever seen the... Ooh, okay. The second Mean Girls?
There's a second Mean Girls?
Yeah. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. I thought it was pretty good.
I didn't even know there was a second one.
Yeah, it's got, fuck, what's her name? Goes to... Yeah, from 2011. Jennifer Stone is in it, and it specifically stars Megan Martin.
way this movie doesn't suck.
I thought it was pretty decent. But then again,
They just called it Mean Girls 2 to make money off of it. But...
supposedly it's in the same area. And it's got the same principle as the first one. Ghost orb. Excuse me. Ghost orb. In the kitchen. Or
Are you still washing trucks and stuff?
yes, on Saturdays and Sundays.
That's less bad.
Ghost
Does
rating.
that mean the poor hubby never gets a day off?
Ghost rating. He gets Thursdays.
Could be a revenant or a mare.
Or a thing.
I better hurry up and find that bone, really. With those three options.
We're looking at freezing, spirit box, or dots.
They are all nightmare fuel.
I have a very specific one that I don't like over the others, but you know.
Are you not in the house?
Nope. Where are you?
That sucks.
Are you close? Are you far?
I slammed the door
How old are
and I
you?
was like, wait, I
Where are
should
you?
talking.
How old are you? I've got freezing.
It's a rabbit.
I don't like those. Those are my least favorite. Repel the ghost with a smudge stick while it's chasing someone, and Sandy will live 25.
We have a summoning circle and I found the bone.
Great. Sanity's not that bad.
Nice.
I don't want to race a Revy, please. We can do the sanity, but I don't want to race one, please.
Yeah, let's race it.
Nah, I don't want to.
First one to the hiding spot.
Oh god. Where's the hiding spot in this one? Back here. That's an awful.
Looks like a
That right
terrible
there
spot.
is an awful spot.
It looks like death. Oh. Okay.
Those are really close, though.
They are. Yep. Added difficulty. You have a new message.
You ready?
Nice. No. I wanted to read my message.
As you're dying.
Me too. I didn't know you were from. I was hoping for an. Whoa! Almost threw my phone on the floor. I was hoping for an extra rebate.
Mm.
Might get it anyway. You never know. Especially if she wins. All right. Are we ready?
No, but let's go.
Oh shit! I got stuck in a box.
We did it. Let's go.
I then forgot to close my locker door for a minute. Not sure what happened. It's like I blacked out.
Yeah, we both
I ran into a box, panicked, ran in circles for a second, ran into a locker, thought I was beside the locker. I was like, oh, but there's a door. Professionals.
But then you can tell when it loses sight because it's stopped running.
Oh yeah. It just goes
Ugh.
so slow. And I'm like, okay. It's okay. But for a second there.
Yeah.
Oh, with all the flashing lights, you're like, ah, ah, ah.
Oh god.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
That is my least favorite ghost. I hate that ghost so much.
Ravi.
Alright, I've got one more in me.
Okie dokie.
What are we missing on the dailies? 6 more times for salt. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. A little willow.
Wheeler Street.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, so please remain careful.
Why call us out here then on a rainy night?
For real.
No violence or sightings. The hell's the point?
I just realized that I have 45 minutes to go to a store to get stuff before it closes.
Why do you need to go to a store at this hour?
Because I'm an idiot and forgot to go do it earlier.
Relatable.
Oh. It threw something in the kitchen.
Okay, I wasn't sure for a second if it was in here, but alright.
Yeah, it's right there. Pick up.
Oh yeah, there's the cup.
Thank you for not being downstairs in the basement.
What do you have to buy?
I need granola bars, cranberry juice, and crackers.
These things can't wait till the morning.
2 of those Josh needs for work tomorrow.
No, okay. Alright.
One of those does not need to wait until tomorrow, or can wait until tomorrow.
Is that another summoning circle?
Oh, I didn't see a summoning circle. Oh,
So where the
Dot's
hell is it? Oh, dots. Saw that though. Oh, Diogen or Thay. Great. Love life. I don't understand them.
Where is the monkey paw in this house?
It's right here. But it's not there. Oh, it's tarot cards. I'm so dumb.
Oh yeah,
I
you
snapped
already
a
took
picture of them when I walked in.
Yeah.
We're fine. Everything's fine. Except my cognitive function. But who needs that?
Did you get the bow?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm free all day tomorrow. I'm excited.
Oh, fun. That's exciting.
Yeah, I decided to take a day off work. Over it.
Ghost orbs or spirit box? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be spirit box. close. Are you far? Spirit box. It's a Dio.
Escape a ghost hunt. I don't think so. I'm not going back to the house. I'm safely waiting outside.
We can leave. It's fine.
I'm not doing it, and you can't make me, okay? I'm just gonna throw everything on the floor. That's it. I quit. Going home. Oh.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, I gotta run away.
Run away.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Welcome back.
All right. I hope everybody has a good night. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.